Hello, and welcome to Guardians of Parna, episode 10. We're having recording issues today, but none of them matter. We're here to give you fantastic content. So, to catch up from last time, I've informed the players, but to let you know, they are traveling back from Stillwater on their way to Parna. They just finished dispatching some owlbears and have just been on the road, stopping very minimally. This past evening, they went through the night because they could not see but did hear some strange, mysterious flapping. When morning broke, they realized they were being followed by a giant creature flying of some sort, and stopped at this tower that is being investigated by Zan Falcon and Bearwolf, along with Chill. And that is where we pick up. The creature has risen over the hills, but is still some distance away from the party, and we find ourselves inside the tower. So, Zan and Bearwolf, what do you want to do?
I'll start it off, actually. I'm going to peek into my sack to make sure everything's good to go and there's nothing giving off any kind of eerie, ness to it.
As far as eeriness, no. But if you're talking about the items you just swathed in there, they all have magical auras around them.
So just trinkles and bubbles paid for in blood. Sorry, little joke there.
Yeah. You want to know what you got, or no?
Yeah. I'm going to take a quick stock, and I'm going to actually wrap the orb up, because I don't know if something could be using it as a viewing orb. So whenever the orb that we got from behind the picture, I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up with the whatchamacallit, my robe, and tuck it away in the backpack. So while I'm doing that, I'd like to go ahead and pilfer through there and look to see what else I've nabbed.
Okay. You've got 2 potion-like vials. You have a little one that is a bit bigger, but it is also potion-like. And then you have a small little like token that you could almost like wear, and it's shaped like a feather.
He's got to do what he's got to do. Sam.
Is he rolling to quaff?
All right, so the first potion, I quaff.
The vial, you got 2 vials, and then you got one that's a little bit bigger.
The one of the vials.
Okay.
Bearwolf's just gonna stand there and be like, "Oh, here we go."
Okay. Oh, why is it not in there? All right, give me a second. I gotta see what happens to you.
You're now a spider monkey.
Gets elephantitis of the arm, so he has his right arm's bigger than his left arm.
I mean, in my defense, I really didn't want to. I was really hoping to get a low roll.
Okay, so as you drink the potion quickly, you feel a light airiness feeling, and you start to rise off of the floor.
It's just like a feather fall.
No, this is like a levitation.
Oh, cool.
This is Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
And you can't find yourself to find your feet, and you start to rise about 10 feet off the floor.
Well, in that instance, I'm going to go ahead and, while I've still got my sack with me here, I'm going to pull off a patch for rope, hempen rope from my robe of useful items, and throw one end down to Bearwolf so he can tie it around his waist, and he can anchor it to me so I don't completely go toodles.
I'll take the rope and tie it around myself so he doesn't go flying away. So
Okay.
I have myself like a Zan Falcon balloon hoisted to my waist.
Pretty much. Yep.
I'm like, all right, buddy, let's
Nice.
go. We're gonna go upstairs now.
So just to make sure, I've regular vial left, a larger somewhat potion, and a token which is in the shape of a feather that is potentially wearable.
I mean, it just looks like a token.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it looks like you could wear it. Like it doesn't have a pin or anything. Just about
these
that
things
size.
can be modified.
Sure.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead. While slightly levitating, I'm going to float towards the upper stairs, I guess.
Okay.
As we're going towards the stairs, since he's like levitated in the air, can he like look at the ceiling and stuff and make sure nothing looks amiss?
The ceilings here are probably only about 15 feet. So I mean,
Okay, so it's not like a vast
Yeah.
opening above your head when you're going up the stairs. It's kind
correct.
of
It's there's definitely a ceiling.
Okay.
Now, is there a trapdoor on the stairs to block off each level, or is it just open stairwell ahead of me?
Open stairwell.
Okay, so if I just go into the stairwell and start floating upward, as long as Beowulf keeps a little tauntness to it, I can slowly creep up there that way.
Yeah, I mean you'll be behind him because you're like doing one of these, so like he's got to kind of like guide you.
So he can't like put his hand on the ceiling and kind of like.
Yeah, he could do that. But
I was
Like-
figuring either using the ceiling or wall as locomotion, being my friction base and pushing off from that.
so you want to go ahead of him? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him go ahead.
That's the ultimate sneak. You don't make any noise. You just, as long as you don't burp, you'll be fine.
Okay, make a dex check to try and grab onto the wall.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice dex check.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he kind of pulls you and gives you some momentum because you're not in
Spider-Man.
like total zero gravity, but you're not on the ground. So yeah, you can do that and start to make your way up the stairwell. Make an investigation check.
Both of us or just one of us?
Just X. Okay.
You're on top of those rolls today.
Cool.
I know that
Um,
Quaff told me.
Okay, so you get about halfway up the stairwell, and you can see now the top of the stairs. There's a wall there, and you can see what kind of looks like a face that looks kind of embedded into the wall. Very faintly can you see it.
So is it like protruding from the wall or like going into the wall? Like in or out?
Well, you don't see it.
Oh,
it's
I'm sorry.
But it's
Yeah.
coming out of the wall. It's like it's sitting on the wall.
Going to look at the protruding face sitting on the wall and whisper to it, "Hello, friend."
Nothing happens right now. I would say you're probably 20 feet away.
I want to get closer to the face in the wall.
Are you
Okay.
gonna tell me about the face on the wall?
No.
As you start to clamber closer, using kind of one of the edges of the stairwell, the face starts to light, and a very yellow light energy starts to just focus in one specific spot right in front of the face. And then as you watch it start to come together, it explodes. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Dang.
Okay.
X, can I have some of those good rolls? Those good luck rolls?
You have to do a squaff a potion now and then.
I'm a little frightened.
Me too.
Boom would make me disfigured.
You take 12 points of thunder damage as this giant, you just blasts you down, and as Beowulf holds on to the balloon, you go past him, but he stops you from, hitting the wall or anything.
Thanks for catching me, Beowulf. Never try that again. There's some creepy face up there that decided that it was going to do some kind of weird magical attack, and it feels like I've been, I don't know, a little bit electrocuted and kind of beat up against the wall there.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm stronger than I look. I did outstrength Chad at one point, so
One day we'll have to sit down with a pint and you'll have to tell me all about that.
I will. It was a fantastic story.
Well, do you want to go check up that face with kind of maybe your magical nature? And I'm just gonna just tie me off to a torch or something. Let me float here for a second, check myself over.
Yeah, I can do that. Can I inspect it?
Inspect the face?
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'd like to heal myself if that's okay.
Yep, go for it. He ties you off to a table. You're floating still. Roll the investigation check, Beowulf. You go up to the face, and where he said there was a face, it looks like there is no longer a face. It's just you get about 15 feet up, and you just see a wall.
Oh, well, Zan, I'm not seeing anything right now.
Look harder.
Can I look harder?
You go a couple of more steps up, and you don't see anything.
Zan, I'm not seeing anything. What are you talking about, man?
Well, come back and get me, and I'll go up with you and see if I can point it out for you.
All right, I'll go back and grab him and tie him back to my waist.
Okay. Yep, you guys start to ascend the stairs. Zan, as you get where you were when it went off, you don't see what you saw before. It's not there.
Okay, and if I palpitate the wall, do I find anything?
So you go all the way up the stairs. You kind of touch the wall. No, nothing.
Did we discover anything while ascending the stairs to the next floor?
Yeah, are we on the third floor now, or
You are on the third floor. Yep.
Are we completely in that floor, like out of the stairwell, kind of opened up flooring, or is we still have a little bit of cover in the stairwell?
I'll put you in there. How about that?
All right. So we're in the room, or the third floor. We're gonna go ahead and look around. I'm gonna see what all I can see.
Oh wow, yeah, you took me to okay.
Yeah, you guys just went up on the map. The other people won't be able to see you but you're in the tower, so you guys can now see.
Do you want to drop me in there just for camera view?
Sure.
Beowulf, what's your sight again?
Hi, Chad.
Do you have dark vision? No.
Yeah, I do.
So you guys walk into this area, and you see the walls, and kind of the outer edge, the hallway that goes around. As you get to about there, you peek in, and you can see the two lit lamps. There's a table to the left with some papers on it. There's a table straight up with different, it looks like alchemical supplies, and then to the right there is a chest. And then as you peek even further in, there's a small bookshelf.
Hold, friend. Stay.
You talking to me or Chill?
Beowulf.
Chill at this time is going to come up right behind you guys, just staying with you as he was told.
Well, Zan, if anything has taught me, or if we haven't learned anything from our experience with chests since our first trial, I'm going to go ahead and take a crossbow bolt and shoot it at that chest.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Okay.
Watch him fail and get a splinter.
The splinter of doom.
Goes right into the chest.
Now, does him shooting does that draw any attention from this room at all? What do I hear? Since I don't have dark vision, I just know that there's stuff around us and tables and chests. What am I hearing?
Well, you don't need dark vision. This is well lit.
I was gonna say, can you not see
Oh.
in there?
No,
Can you not see?
No.
Okay, let me fix that then. My bad.
I'm surrounded in darkness. Hey,
Better?
I can see.
So
This is great.
you can see. Maybe roll a perception check.
Who, me or X?
X, because he's listening. As you guys get to this floor and you start to listen, you do start to hear footsteps coming from above.
Then I'm gonna sneak, as stealthy as possible, sneak over to the table with the parchment and stuff. I want to see if there's anything that is like what would appear to be similar to the parchment page that was behind the picture, even if it's draconic or whatever, and I can't read it. I at least can know if it looks similar and seeing if there's any pertinent stuff there. Bearwolf, did you want to join me and see if you could read any Elvish or whatever you can read?
Yeah, I can join you and read that. But as I'm going with him, I still want to be on the lookout for any like traps or any tiles that are poking up for any possible booby traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
X, I'm gonna really need those lucky rolls today, man.
You don't see anything amiss.
Okay.
You don't see any traps. But with Bearwolf's help, you can float over to the table. You can't touch the table, but you can kind of float over and look down. Yeah, so what are you guys looking for on this table? You're just looking for notes or
anything to read, anything that we can read or stick out, I guess.
Yeah, anything
Okay.
that Bearwolf can read, because I know he's got a couple languages he can read, and anything to me would look similar to the draconic parchment page that we got that was hidden with the orb, just to see if there's anything that might be,
okay.
of note.
Yeah, there's stuff written in common. There is some languages you don't understand. There are some languages you do, mostly Elvish. And so there's a lot of paper here on the table. As you sift through it, you can kind of get, there's a lot of talk about the artifacts, and there's a lot of letters written to and from the Parna Keepers of Magic. You see a lot about the Dark Mages, and
Can I grab all this and just push it in my bag? I've got multiple bags if I need to.
if he's going to tell you that's what because he's just looking it over.
I was gonna say I'm gonna share X, like everything that I'm reading and
Yeah,
finding.
you can stuff it all in your
Because there's some
bag.
stuff that neither one of us can identify, and I'd rather just take all of it. So if we do find someone that, a linguist, they can have more substance to check it with.
Sure. Yeah, you get that in one of your pouches, one of your sacks.
All right, Bearwolf, I'd like to check the table before we attempt to play around with that chest, just in case.
I'm definitely okay with that.
At this
All right.
point, you guys start to hear, Martin.
I'm gonna like slightly nudge X, and I'm like, pretend you're Martin.
What is it?
Roll a deception check.
That could have ended badly.
A few moments pass, and you hear, "Come up here with your hands where we can see them."
Why do we want to come up there? Your entire tower is booby trapped. How do we know you don't have anything laying for us on the stairs?
Where is Martin, and what have you done with him?
I think Martin was eaten by a griffin or dragon, or I don't know. There's some flying monsters outside. They want to say hi to you.
There's some face down guy in the middle of your doorway on the first floor, and we've just come to. I'm being honest here. We're good people.
Did you kill him?
No, we found him like that. We're here to investigate the tower while also seeking refuge from. Wait, do we know about the flying beast outside?
They
You know
stalked
you're,
us all night.
you know you're being chased by one.
Yeah, we're seeking refuge from a flying beast outside.
We're on official business for Reverhu and Parna. We are the guardians of Parna.
If we come down there, can we have a very diplomatic discussion?
Can you give us a couple minutes before you come down here? I need to get my makeup ready and maybe stop floating against the ceiling. Can I just have a couple minutes? Parlay?
We're coming down.
No.
You start to hear
wait.
footsteps that start to.
In his reply of I'm coming down, can I just cast Tiny Hut then?
Well, it takes a minute.
It's a minute casting. Yeah, but it's going to take more than 60 seconds for him to walk the whole stairs. He sounds very geriatric.
You can start.
All right, I'm definitely going to start, but I'm going to do
Okay.
it by the chest.
Bearwolf's just gonna,
Okay.
just.
Werewolf, you might want to come with me.
Oh,
It's
great,
about.
okay.
It's a. You guys have this. I'm coming down. You think to yourself, I'm casting Tiny Hut. You start to cast Tiny Hut when
Werewolf, stall.
you start to feel yourself falling and you hit the ground.
Werewolf, call out to the unknown name. Ask him what his name is.
Hey, sir, before you come down, I'm curious. What's your name?
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, Zan Falcon, as you're now on the ground. We will discuss that in a second.
I'm just curious before you show up. I'm just wanting to know who I'm talking to.
All right, good sir, good mage of the tower. Martin was killed by magic. Did you kill him?
Before you guys get that out, and they appear at the bottom of the steps. In a wisp of clouds, they both appear together.
Of course, that's how mages always travel.
Bearwolf's just gonna wave awkwardly.
When the thunder damage happened, did we hear it outside?
You did.
And the thing that was flying flew away last time we played, right?
It was at the end, you wanted to look for it, and you were able to discern that it came kind of to the top of the hills, but it wasn't getting any closer.
I think I would have gone in if I heard that there was a scuffle inside.
Okay. That puts you probably on the second floor at this point then. That's fine.
I was gonna say, what's
Okay.
Chad gonna think about the naked man downstairs?
So yeah, as you
Business as
enter, you have a naked man at the bottom. You rush past him, find the stairs on the way up. You get to the second floor, and you can see what you currently see. It's at this time you hear voices coming from upstairs.
Aren't the stairs oiled or
Chitter,
whatever?
Zinies, are you guys still just hanging outside then?
Last session, I remember I played because I missed the one before that. I was just going to be looking out for the bird creatures if they got closer, so I'm
Right.
staying outside.
Okay, so since you're staying outside, I'll go in.
Yeah, I'll stay outside too.
And I'll
You can put
continue up.
yourself. I had you on the cart, but you can put. Where do you want to be, Gabby? You want to be next to Zinies, or you want to be on the cart?
Cart.
So, and then you follow Chad. You guys get to the second floor. You start to hear voices, and that's when the two gentlemen look at you, Bearwolf. May we enter?
I mean, I ain't got nothing to hide, but sure.
They step past and they step into. They can now see both of you. Zan Falcon.
In a minute.
It's about this time that your hut is now there in a clear dome.
Is he like inside the hut, or is he still
You
outside
can't
of
see
it?
me.
It
No,
is
I'm
an-
inside.
It is an opaque dome. It's what, 10 foot in diameter?
Yeah.
It is an opaque dome, and
Immobile.
you can't. So basically, this small shield is just on the side of the room here.
Well,
there's no need to hide. At this point,
Don't-
Chad and Anna, you join chill at the top of the stairs.
Don't mind him. He's kind of a hermit, so you know he likes his tiny places.
They notice you guys come up the stairs immediately. You brought me in reinforcements?
No. Let's not get too hasty. They are friends. They may have heard the thunder that we it was thunder that we encountered on the stairs. So they're all right. You wanted to be diplomatic about things, so let's keep it diplomatic.
Yes, quite. Well, and he kind of ushers you guys to come into to step into the room.
Since they can't tell what I'm doing, I'm going to check this chest while I'm here.
I'll say the chest is in the hut. That's fine. Sure.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
it's 10 foot. I mean,
Yeah.
that's an awfully big chest if it's not.
Well, true. Okay, go for it.
Does it open by normal means?
It does not.
Of course. Then I will cast knock. Because they
Which
can
makes-
hear all they want.
Which
makes
makes
a
a
roll-
giant knocking sound.
Oh, yeah, but they can't see what's going on or where it comes from.
No, but it startles them, and they kind of look at you guys.
I'm just going to call out. I dropped something. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to find my pants.
Don't mind him. He'll be all right.
But yes, X, please do find your pants.
Please explain to us what you're doing here.
Well, you see, there's a giant flappy monster outside, and we came to seek refuge in your tower, and we found somebody dead downstairs. So we've come to investigate the tower even further.
Beowulf, tell them about the Guardians of Parna.
And we are also the Guardians of Parna on important business on the way back to town.
Beowulf, tell them about goblets. You love goblets. Tell them all about it.
If you got any goblets, I will take those. Either willingly
we'll
or
take those.
unwillingly. Your choice in that matter.
It's not very diplomatic. I'm going to go ahead and use suggestion on the mages and just
Well, are you stepping?
implant in their mind.
Are you stepping out of your?
Well, hold on. Maybe not. Wait.
So right now
It's
you're in your
30-foot
hut.
range. They're within
Do you
30
have?
feet.
Do you have
line
to
of
be?
sight?
Do you have to have line of sight?
I can see through the dome. You can't see in.
That's true.
I can shoot things out of the dome. You can't
That's
shoot
true.
things in. Like nobody can come into my dome.
Unless you allow them to.
Don't let me get my
Not
zone.
shot.
X, it says spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Right.
Oh, no.
So you can see out of it, but you can't spell through it.
I asked them who they are.
Finally, someone that is looking to be a little more reasonable. Thank you, dwarf. We are head keepers in Parna for the Keepers of Magic. This was one of our few outposts that we still have that, it seems, was currently unknown to the Dark Mages. The man who I believe you found, if he is dead, they look at each other, and there's this sadness in their eyes. It kind of takes a second. That would have been Martin. He was the last of this post, and there have been many who have dedicated their lives to keeping many historical artifacts and magical items out of the hands of those that would use them for evil.
The Keeper of Magics, they were the guys that helped us teleport Stillwater, right?
Correct.
What was the guy's name that helped us in our initial travels there?
Dave from accounting.
I don't remember his name, and
Keeper
that's
Finn?
Keeper Finn. There you
Keeper
go.
Finn. Beowulf's gonna recall about Keeper Finn. It's like, do you guys know of Keeper Finn?
Ah, yes. Keeper Finn.
We briefly met with Keeper Finn on our travels to Stillwater, which we are coming back from. So, as just to let you know that we are of good nature and not of malicious form. So, just to let you know that we are friendly.
Well, I am Keeper Sav, and this is Keeper Ratuk. And you can see now they are wearing the same as Keeper Finn. As long as Keeper Finn was in Stillwater or was in Parna?
Was in Stillwater. He was the circle keeper on Stillwater.
Okay.
We are very familiar with Finn, but we are from Parna, and we were here to meet Martin today, and it seems that things have gone wrong.
It seems that way. But before we try to figure out what happened with Martin, right now we have other matters to attend to, like the flying beast that has been stalking us all night long.
I see. He kind of looks past to the dome. You can come out, friend.
It takes him a little bit to get his pants on. You know, we gotta just give him a minute. I don't know if Zan wants to finish going through that chest before he comes out or not, but...
Since your meeting has gone awry, would you care to accompany us to Parna?
We have quicker ways to get to Parna, but we would like to investigate Martin. If he is deceased, that would make this outpost no longer helpful to the keepers. We are here to take any items that he had, and if you have found any, we would like them returned to us so that they can be preserved and put to better use. Once we clear the space, we can use the teleportation circle at the top of the tower.
Do you need us to transport his body back to Parna?
I believe we can do that.
Well, you guys might be able to use the teleportation circle to get back to Parna quicker, but we do have a caravan outside that Parna is waiting on for the supplies. For what's his name? Tokar Wallow is waiting for. Is there a way for us to teleport all of that into Parna?
No, we would not have the means to teleport more than people.
All right, so after we deal with the beast and investigate Martin, we'll have to go our separate ways at that point. But you know, in the meantime, we got a situation on our hands.
If you help us return all of the items in making sure that everything is brought back, we can help you with your beast issue and get you on your way.
Sounds good.
We can handle the beast ourselves. That's our job.
All right.
Okay.
But next, help is help.
Help might be help, but these days, look what help has gotten us before. The soldiers tried to help Chad. How did that work out?
He ended up falling in a hole.
I didn't fall in a hole. I meant to do that.
Oranges.
The guards were just doing what they were told. That's not a big deal.
Look at my help at the docks. That landed me in prison.
That's because you missed a dagger throw.
Tried to kill somebody.
No, he was slightly maimed, and you can't even tell he was ever hit. I healed him completely. And he was compensated. And it's my docks.
Well, that makes it okay.
Exactly.
Is Zan Falcon's name on it, though?
Again,
It is
apples and
Pegasus.
oranges. This is a different
It
situation.
is Pegasus and docks, that's where my family's been doing business out of Parna since I was a wee lad.
I go check out Martin or the naked guy downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll go downstairs too.
Let's start from the bottom, shall we?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
So you guys make your way to the bottom, and he's still there. You look him over. He has no wounds on him, but it looks like he took some force blows to the chest, and he is now. As soon as they get to the bottom, they. Why is he naked? Did you find him this way?
Do you want me to be truthful?
Yeah.
Well, you see, your booby traps of grease got on me and my friend Chill here, and he Beowulf motions to Chill, obviously. And there was nothing down here to clean ourselves off with, so we cleaned ourselves off with Martin's robes.
Beowulf, what happened to Chill?
Oh, I didn't do it myself, but these guys booby trapped the tower and grease got on Chill, but I cleaned them off. It's okay. I cleaned Chill.
Are you a magic user?
It depends who's asking.
There are ways in magic to get things clean very easily. Maybe perhaps next time it would be easier. That way you do not have to take someone's clothes off, especially if they are deceased.
I understand, very disrespectful. Do you want to tell me what that spell is so I can keep that for future knowledge?
Yes, I can. May I have his robes, please?
I left them downstairs, so I didn't keep them.
Okay, so they're next to him?
Yeah, they're like next to him or on the table.
Covered in grease.
Yeah.
He picks up the robes, and with just a wave of his hand, the grease just is gone.
Could you take a swipe at doing that to Chill as well? Because Beowulf didn't really do that great of a job getting it all off.
I don't remember critically failing that. I didn't even roll.
He just waves his hand, and Chill the grease is just gone.
I can smell it on you too, Beowulf.
Yeah, Beowulf runs to Chad and gives him a hug.
Beowulf could have stripped and used prestidigitation.
I don't let Beowulf give me a hug.
Beowulf still tries to give Chad a hug.
I punch him in the face.
Roll to attack.
How do I unarm punch somebody?
Just roll we'll roll a d20 and add your strength.
Can I see this punch coming?
So it'd be a strength roll.
Can I see this punch coming or no?
We'll see.
Okay. That doesn't hit my AC.
So yeah, he kind of starts to give you just a slight punch to the face, and you just catch it and put his hand down.
Can I embrace him as I catch his fist, and give him a hug anyway?
You can try. You put his hand down, but the dwarf just kind of slips out and sneaks off.
You are still a little bit slippery.
Aww.
Would one of you mind helping us clothe him?
Not it.
You unclothe him. You should clothe him.
I agree. You know where everything goes.
Chad, do you want to roll for it? And he Beowulf takes out his die.
No, it should be you. You were the one who defiled the corpse.
Fine. I'll go help clothe the man.
Okay. So you clothe the man, and the one picks him up. Were there any things on this table? We're here to collect as many items as we can.
I cannot recall, nor have I taken anything, which is surprising for me, so you should be proud.
And you can tell that's true because he's such a bad liar.
Isn't he though? Oh wait, I'm upstairs. Never mind.
Would your friend who's upstairs have taken anything as well?
I do not know So you can ask him yourself.
Very well. Shall we continue walking through the tower?
That's fine.
So they pick up the body. You guys ascend to the second floor, where as they immediately start kind of just looking over things, they see the picture that has been kind of removed. Can you tell me about this picture?
I forgot what was on the picture again. Just to.
It's basically a village getting destroyed by a red dragon. But behind it was where you found that little piece of parchment.
Oh. I don't recall. I was downstairs dealing with the grease and everything, so I don't know. Like, because all Beowulf knew is like Zan found a note and he read the note. I don't think Beowulf knew he removed the photo, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, Beowulf. I was dealing with grease. So, again, I don't know if my friend has something to do with it or not, or maybe the person that may have killed Martin did it. I don't know.
Would you mind if I make sure this is true?
Are you asking to search me?
I am.
Just so you know, I have a count of everything on me, and so Beowulf just takes off his pack and just dumps it out for him because he knows how the process goes.
As you do that, he starts to move his hands and his lips, saying an incantation, and he holds his staff. He is casting a spell. So
Is my scroll still active?
about this, it's running out. It's been more than 10 minutes. Yeah.
And I'm not
You're
gonna
talking-
be
you're talking
detecting
about
anything
detect
through the
massacre.
floor, right? Yeah.
I mean, no, it's just over kind of items. I mean, these two individuals carry a heavy magical presence, but nothing would like set this off or anything by him casting a spell.
Okay.
So he learns your surface thoughts.
So what? So he can tell what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Wait, what is he? What, you can just tell that like I have an urge of wanting to take things in the room and like.
Yes, and if you're your surface, if you're like not trying to hide the fact that you don't, if you were trying to like deceive him, but it's like in your mind like, don't say you know about it, don't say you know about it, then he would know that right away.
I mean, I may have a knowledge of X possibly taking it, so I guess he could probably read that.
You would have that on the surface though, knowing that they're going to interrogate you and ask about it.
I don't know. He's casting a spell. He just asked me about it, and I told him, so that could still be fresh on the surface of my mind.
He's asked you if he could search you. You dropped your stuff, and then you look up. He's casting a spell, and he now knows your surface thoughts.
Here's what's going to.
I didn't take anything, so I'm not going
You're
to prison.
horrible at this stuff.
So what else are you thinking about? Just that you wanna loot and what else?
That we did find a note in Draconic. I am thinking about that, and that it possibly came from that. Yeah, I don't think he'd really have any other thoughts on his mind at that time, just in that moment.
Okay. Then, I mean, only about 10 seconds passes. You guys watch as his eyes open again. So there was a note behind the painting.
Does Beowulf know he read his mind? Could he feel it, seeing as he is magically trained, or?
For surface thoughts, I wouldn't think so.
Okay. And Beowulf.
Wait. Yes, either way, the target knows you're probing into its mind. But he drops it immediately. As soon as he finds what he was looking for, he asks you about it.
Oh, Beryl, I said you could search my physical belonging. I didn't say you could search my mind.
You did not. You were not very specific.
Nor were you.
Nor was I. Where is the draconic writing?
I'm not gonna tell you that after a little bit of intrusion of my privacy. That's a little much. I was willing to cooperate, and then you invaded my mind. So, how can I know you could be trusted at this point?
What about the rest of you?
I don't have it. I came in when I heard the large thunderclap and came directly to you, as you probably know from my thoughts.
Beowulf, do you have the paper? It does belong to them. I agree that he should not have invaded your privacy, but if it's his paper.
I do not have it. Like I said, I haven't taken anything from this tower.
So, we don't have it.
I'm still nervous about your friend upstairs.
Aren't we all?
I say whatever beef you have, or any other suspicion you have, you should take it up with Zan.
Then we shall. Shall we? Will you accompany us?
Yeah, I'll follow up.
Yep.
All right. You guys ascend back up to level 3, where the everything is still kind of in its place, and the opaque dome is in the corner. Zan, you hear people start to come upstairs, and then there is, a we have some questions for you, Dome Man.
Yes.
If there's anything on your person that was taken from this tower, we need it immediately, including the draconic writing you found behind the picture.
I have not taken anything from this tower.
Would you be open to a thorough search?
No, but I have not taken anything from this tower.
Make a deception check. Can your friends verify your story?
Oh, maybe if you spoke to my friends, you would know that they were outside when we very first went in, and I, being the astute guardian of Parna that I am, saw a dead man and went to immediately try to ascertain the tower and whether or not it was, being ransacked or pillaged at the time, and would have done just fine finding you guys if I had not been almost tarred, feathered, greased, and then exploded by thunder. So I don't know. Ask them, friend.
That sounds very much like Martin. We did
So-
ask them, and we do know about the note, and your friend does not have it, so we believe that you might.
About that, to tell you the truth, like I said, I haven't taken anything from this tower, but I wouldn't even know the note because I can't read.
Beryl chimes in. Yeah, I mean, he really can't read. He just
can't
likes to.
any
He
language
drinks
at all.
potions. He drinks potions. That's about it. And plays wonderful music. Do you want to hear a tune? He can play for us.
That's quite all right. If there was a note, we do need it. I'm very sure that we can read it.
I will give you a nice C sharp. How's that sound?
It's quite all right.
B flat? Do
we
you
would
that
like-
note instead?
Let's see.
Gotta love Zan Falcon's sarcasm.
He kind of turns, Ratuk, could you help me? And Ratuk starts to cast a spell as well.
He's gonna try to dissolve my magic.
No. He finishes his spell and he stands there concentrating, and he turns. There are quite a few magical items in this room.
There's quite a few magical items on our persons, yes.
Would you be willing to come out of your dome, sir?
No.
He turns to the rest of you. I understand he's probably normally like this, but until we can be on our way, we need to make sure everything is accounted for.
I mean, the only other way you can get Zan out of where Zan's at is if you just offer him things he could drink, because that's
No,
what he
Zan's
loves.
completely fine. He doesn't need to drink anything. He has sated that curiosity just moments ago. He doesn't go on binges and just power bottoms the potions, yo.
All right, well, never mind then.
I mean,
There's-
Zan's just gonna get ready for a short rest.
Is there any way to speak to Zan privately?
And a language only he would know would be the only way.
I don't know what languages Zan knows.
Well, I think I can allow someone in. Can I not? Here, let me double read that.
Yeah, you can allow people in.
Hey, Zan, can I come in?
1 second. I'm just determining whether or not they can hear from outside of it. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast this spell can move freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. So I mean, unless she wants to speak Dwarvish to me, and hope that the guys don't know Dwarvish, but if they're mages, they might.
How
know
about if
the
I whisper
language.
Dwarvish to you, and I'll whisper very quietly?
I mean, I'm down to try it.
Okay, dude, can you just give him that paper?
Well, the problem is there's now lots of papers and they're all mixed together.
I speak Draconic, so I can recognize it. If there's only one in Draconic. Do you happen to remember which one was behind the painting?
Well, it's got a little odd stain on the bottom right corner. So hold on, let me find it. Just buy
you
me
do
some
that?
time. Buy me a minute or so.
Hey, Beowulf, tell them that story about that one time.
Oh, that one time I beat Chad in a tussle. Yeah, that was an awesome time. I remember we were squaring off, and he went to shake me down, and I was just like, nah, and I pushed him off of me, and it was a great time.
I allowed that to happen.
Don't be kidding yourself, Chad. I pulled one over on you. You know, it might be hard to admit, and Beryl kind of like pats Chad on the shoulder.
At this point, they're getting very perturbed, and they're getting very impatient.
Have we bought that minute for Zan?
Yeah, probably.
Zan, are you going to give the note to Anna?
Wow, 1 second, guys. You know, there are multiple things going on right now.
Really?
I'm going to take the draconic parchment page that I found behind the picture, and since it was on me when I casted Tiny Hut, I can hand it outside a Tiny Hut. So I'll hand it over to Cass and tell him that, you know, whenever I came up, the picture was already askew, and that's the only thing that I found and picked it up because I thought it looked funny.
And as he hands it to me, I quickly read it. What does it say?
Can you read Draconic?
Yep.
Okay.
PogChamp.
Yes. So as you kind of read through the note, this is what it says. If you're reading this, congratulations for knowing Draconic. If you're reading this and you belong to the Dark Mages, and then there is a line that you're not sure what it means, but since you're not saying it out loud, nothing happens. It then says, if you found this randomly, I need your help. Please, it is too late for me, but the keepers of Parna must receive this note. They'll know how to decipher the back. Also, the enemy is gaining ground. We must move the artifacts.
What's the back say?
If you flip it over to the back, there's a code, but you can't read it.
Okay, then.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, actually, I don't know what that note says, so never mind about.
I'll tell you soon. So I go back out of the tent, hand the paper over to them. Here's the note that was behind the painting, and that is all he said he had.
Very well. Thank you for producing it. It wasn't that hard, was it? And they
I
look
still
down.
can't find my pants.
They look down and they start to read the note.
By the way, did I see Zan doing anything interesting?
No. I literally just manifested my hand, came outside of the opaque dome, and handed you the note, and then went back into the opaque dome.
I was inside those because I had to whisper to you.
Oh no, you couldn't get inside.
Right.
You were just like pushing your lips up against the dome, whispering.
Yeah, you were kind of
Okay.
like doing one of these. They look down and they read the note. You then watch them flip the note over. Ah. Very well. This is of great importance to us. They kind of take the note and put it in its bag. I thank you for your cooperation. I'm going to ask one more time because I don't believe your friend. Are there any items that were found in this tower that we do not need to take off of you that you will willingly give us before we make our leave?
Barrel just like looks side to side and just kind of shrugs. Like, I don't have anything.
The answer is the same as the last time you asked.
Again, my friends, I've told you once before. I shall tell you again. I have not taken anything from this tower.
Yes, and we don't believe you because you like to run your mouth, as we've heard.
I haven't ran my mouth here. I've just been in my.
Shall
hut.
you come out?
Nope.
Very well.
Did I lose you guys?
No, we're here.
I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Sorry,
I'm
I just
gonna
can't see anyone looking down or
say
anything.
the famous words of roll for initiation. You know, my crossbow was on me when I casted Tiny Hut, and so were my daggers.
Oh my
Those
God,
can
please do not try to throw things.
pass through. Well, it's transparent to me.
Yeah.
And that objects that were in the hut when it was created can pass through freely.
He looks pissed. He's very upset. He kind of looks you guys over. Very well. If you will not procure any items for us that belong to the keepers, we will take this information as you are guardians, and you will be coming to us soon for another of your trials, which I've heard you have not completed. Since this is something that I will be making the decision on, if you cannot give us anything that I know is here, you will be treated as thieves, and I will ask you to leave this tower, and we will not be helping you with your creature.
I will not be called a thief, even though I take lots of things, but I have not taken one from this tower. That is outrageous.
Chad says quietly behind Beowulf, thief.
Just points back at Chad, like, not right now.
So please be on your way.
Chad leaves.
Is like Martin's body kind of like laying on the ground, or
No,
like,
one of
where is
them.
that?
One of them has him like over his shoulder.
Okay, never mind then. I'll follow behind Chad.
You were gonna step on it, weren't you?
I was gonna kick his leg,
Cruel.
but no, I leave with Chad, and I don't know how Zan's gonna get out of his hut without them inspecting him. So
Chad lives here now, or Zan lives here now.
With me and Chitter on the outside, do we notice the creature or anything getting any closer? Or have we seen anything during this whole excursion?
Meanwhile,
Not getting closer. Almost, I would say, no, pacing is not the right word. Keeping distance. Definitely not really getting closer. But it is kind of like on the hill.
and we just see like a silhouette.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 400 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I might try to chuck something at it, but I don't have anything that goes that far.
You're inside. Shush. This is mine and Chitter's. Meanwhile,
I just got outside.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Flashback.
there's
I
been like 20 minutes. You guys have been talking, whatever.
Yeah.
stay in your own. Meanwhile,
Do I still have the mages up here waiting for me to leave?
Yep. And are you leaving?
Yep, Jill and I are out.
My good sirs,
Yes.
if I may drop my hat, can I leave?
Now that your friends have gone, and we don't trust you,
Oh, so you're only afraid of my friends? Sad.
what you do is as you do. However, you have been asked to leave.
But I like it here. It's nice and comfy. You guys can pay me to leave.
I'm sure you sound like quite the gentleman.
Do you quarrel, sir?
I have quarrels with those that take what is not theirs from friends that have been dispatched.
I didn't take anything from my friends.
No,
They're right outside.
You're not listening. You sound like you're not very bright. What I'm saying is there were things in this tower that do not belong to you that you have taken onto your person. Is this or is this not true?
It is not true.
And
I told
don't
you guys
believe
that
you.
earlier. How you guys are just dumb. You call me the idiot. So with that, I'm going to storm off, turn around, and just storm right out of my tiny hut. Dome's going to disappear, and I'm just going to run for the stairs.
Okay. As you run for the stairs, go ahead and make a dex check.
Does he still have the rope tied to his waist?
No, it's in my sack with everything else.
That's a good question. but
Acrobatics or
we'll say no.
dex?
Dex, straight dex.
Does he have pants on?
No,
Please no. Please
The
no.
one throw you needed, or the one.
not necessarily. We'll see what happens.
So you watch as the one who is holding the man can't really do anything, but the other, as you are running past, starts to use his hands. You get about to the wall. Let's see what happens.
No, in response to him attempting to cast something at me, never mind. I'm probably not going to be able to pick it up in time to cast Dispel Magic.
You can try.
Okay, I'd like to try.
What is dispel? You want to click that for me? Okay. So you watch as he makes his gestures. You cast your reaction and continue down the stairs. No effect.
And then I head towards my friends.
Okay.
As I bolt down through the open door down to the bottom, I'm like, guys, I found my pants.
You guys all make it out of the tower. You are greeted by Zines and Chitter.
You are not greeted by Chitter.
Chitter doesn't know what happened. Why is Chitter upset with Zan?
Chitter has his reasons.
I head to my cart.
I head to the cart with Chad.
I head to Anna and mine's cart.
Is anybody looking at the thing?
Oh, I was going to ask if there was any development with that.
Well, did Zines want to do anything while they were inside? Cheddar's not particularly doing anything except for stealing people's food.
No, all Zines was doing was just keeping an eye out on that silhouette. And if it got closer, then she was going to take action, but it did not come closer, so.
Since I came out, yeah, I'll glance up and see if I see anything.
Yeah, I mean, it is starting as you all exit, and some of you exit a little before Zan, but you guys exit semi at the same time. You come out to watch the creature has risen into the sky.
Is it
How
still
far
far
away?
away?
Yeah.
I get back on my cart.
So basically, you said it's not really pacing as much as it's like patrolling, essentially.
Well, it was sitting on one of the hills, and when everyone came out, it rose into the sky.
So is it kind of doing the perimeter?
At this point, it's starting to come towards you.
Oh, that's different.
Yep.
But
Chad, you want to move us a little closer?
I'm saying it's happening as you guys. So as you guys come out, the creature takes off essentially.
Guys, since you guys came out and heard that things moved,
Which direction? Left or right? Is it coming from like the horse side or straight ahead, or which direction?
It's coming from your right on the battle map.
I move
Yep.
there and I kind of wait and get ready.
Okay.
Barrel's going to move up a little bit and just hold an action for when he becomes in range of an Eldritch Blast.
What's the range on that?
Let me get that for you.
I'm getting up there with Chad.
120 feet.
Okay.
And this creature, it looks big, right?
Big.
Big.
You can roll a perception check to see what it is by now. You definitely probably have, because I don't remember how much I gave you.
Would it be perception that I roll, or can I roll a nature check to see if I know what it is?
Yeah, you can do that.
22?
So Chad, it's a big bird. Zines, you've heard about this creature and you have not encountered one. This looks like it could be a rock.
A rock.
Rock on.
I'm going to go
Okay.
ahead and head for my cart and also hold action in retaliation.
How far away is this creature?
Right now, I'd say he's 300 feet.
Fantastic. He is within range.
Okay.
I am going to cast Earthbind on him.
Okay. What's the DC on the save?
15.
Okay, he succeeds on the save with a natural
Damn.
19.
Dang it.
Go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
Click your token. Can I get a reroll?
No.
Damn it.
See the 3, the 5, the 9, the 6. Like, well, back to normal rolls now, guys.
All our dice are like not it.
Well, Chad's always ready to go. It's funny too because 2 of the most aggressive ones they get the good initiative.
I was gonna say Chad has like a +5 modifier on initiative.
It's a +8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At this point, he really can't roll that bad, you know.
Even without that, I like 5 times overrolled you, Beowulf.
Don't sass me, okay?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
sorry, it was
possible for him to
6
roll
times.
as
Sorry.
bad as Beowulf. Yeah.
Okay. Chad, creature is 300 feet away. and probably I would say 100 feet in the air.
I get good and ragey, and I pull my axe and ready my swingy axes.
Okay, so you're readying an action if he comes into range?
If he comes in range and I can like move towards him and hit him too, I'll do that.
But you can hold an action. You can't hold
Not a
movement.
Okay, then yeah, I'll wait for him.
Okay.
Those who can see my cam, this is what it looks like.
Since I said I was gonna do hold an action, when can I use that?
Depends on what you were holding. I didn't hear you say that.
No, I didn't specify what I was holding. Was I supposed to?
Yeah.
No, I was holding haste.
Okay, I'll let you have haste. That's fine.
You want me to cast it now then?
Well, depends on what your trigger was going to be.
Well, as I see my friend Chad here getting ready for battle, I want to haste him. Got to protect my friend Chad.
Okay. Well, now we're in combat.
I know. I
If
see
you-
that.
So if you want to haste him on your turn, you can, but you can have it prepped. Or I can give it to you. I mean, he just did his turn. So if you want to give it to him, and if that'll change what Chad does, that's fine.
I mean, Chad, I would have given you an additional action for that first round.
I really can't do anything yet anyway. I can like wait really fast.
Hurry up and wait. I'll just hold it.
Zinies, it's your turn.
Oh, crap, this thing's still. You know what, I'll try another Earthbind on it. Why not?
All right. What's the DC again?
15.
Okay. He rolled a 9 plus 9, 18.
Dang it. Okay.
+9, ouch.
Yeah. Yep. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to take off my ear headset. What did I miss that she did?
She tried to cast Earthbind on it again, and it saved.
Oh wow.
The creature is continuing to barrel at you guys at quite a pace. So it's gonna use its movement to dash and fly super wicked fast towards you. So at the end of its turn, it's probably 60 feet from Chad.
Is that within my 120?
Yeah, you can do your thing.
All right, yeah, I'll hit him with 2 Eldritch Blasts immediately.
Anything? Well, yeah, that's just a reaction.
Yeah, that's reaction.
Okay, Zan. Keep in mind he is 100 feet in the air, but he is 60 feet on land.
So meaning I can't hit him with 120, right? Since it's out and up.
Triangle math. I'm going to do Pythagorean theorem.
Dean, who said you'll never use math again?
Yeah, you can hit him.
Okay, well, that haste that I had prepped, I'm going to go ahead and actually use it on myself now.
Cool. That'll work.
Are we counting that as my action?
To cast the haste.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I figured. So as my bonus action that the haste provides, I'm going to dash to Chad. And so that's what, 60? It's double my movement?
I believe so.
Yeah, I can definitely do it. So I'm going to be right there in between them two. And then I'm good for now.
Okay.
Okay, over to our left. Is there a foot area or?
I'm sorry. Does that mean you have to change my from a 9 to like an 18 or whatever?
What do you mean?
Doesn't
Okay.
change your initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So to the left of you, the path curves, but it's pretty. I mean, at this point, it's kind of pretty flat. So it's just plains.
I think Chitter wants to try and round the horses behind the keep or behind the tower.
Okay.
So he's gonna kia and try and get them directly opposite of the bird behind the tower, behind the rock, or opposite of the rock.
Okay. So you're trying to go up this way.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So you're trying. How are you trying? You're trying to get all the horses to go with you by steering the one horse.
I know in the past they tend to follow each other.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like a specific lead horse, but they have tend to follow each other.
Make an animal handling check real quick.
Plus, there's a really scary thing behind them.
Sorry, it's difficult on the thing.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. So you can kind of, and you can get your horses to start to move behind. You want to basically get to the other side, basically out of line of sight, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's doable.
And he doesn't want to hold an attack or anything until he's sure that that's there. And I guess since that's his movement, that's it for this round.
Okay.
Okay, so Enna's going to move up. With Chill. And cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And take a shot.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
And another shot.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Don't you add a d6 to the damage?
You do.
Thank you.
My turn.
Will be. Yep. Go ahead.
Barrel's gonna cast slow on the rock,
Okay.
and that'll be his action.
What's the saving? What's the DC?
Will it be my?
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be your spell
It's
DC.
15. 15.
Okay. Hey, you got 22.
What are with these throws today?
So
Rocks
not
don't play.
not affected.
I tried.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Is that it for you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna move or anything.
Okay. Chad, it's back to you.
I'm going to move up closer and chuck a javelin.
What's the range in your javelin?
120.
Just checking. Go for it. Yep.
Plus
Okay.
2, so 7.
Okay.
And I put my finger up like this, and I go...
All right. Okay. Zinies.
All right, I'm going to. Now this thing looks big and mean and nasty and scary, correct?
Correct.
She's gonna like steel herself for just a moment, take a breath, say a small little prayer to her god, to her fire god, and then launch a firebolt at it.
Okay.
19.
Yep.
11 fire damage.
Okay.
No resistance.
Correct. Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, actually, no, I'm good. I'm good. That's it.
Okay. The rock is going to dive bomb down now that it is in range. It's going to attempt to grab Chad with its talons.
I mean,
You are the perch, Chad.
That's a 23.
That hits.
what's the save for grapple?
I'm gonna
Grappling
Yes.
is typically it's athletics versus athletics or dex.
So you
Or,
take 23 points of slashing damage as the talons grasp around you, and
I'll take
You
some,
are-
I'll take
you
some
are-
of that.
you are grappled.
I'm resistant, so I'll take half that.
Okay. Yep. And then it's going to snatch you and then continue with the rest of its movement. It's now about 20 feet off the ground. Say for all intents and purposes, he kind of got to about there. So you are restrained. It doesn't say when you get. I'm thinking on your turn is when you can make your escape attempt.
I think I want to cast blind on the bird.
Okay.
So it needs a Constitution saving throw. So that's versus my spell save DC of 14.
So 24.
Forgot how resilient these things are. All right, so I guess I'll take my bonus action of from haste by throwing a dagger at it.
Okay. Yep. Yes. Hits and takes the damage.
Okay, so that's and what can my bonus action be? Movement, right? Like a true bonus action, not from haste.
Well, true
Spell is
bonus. True bonus action is anything that you have that says it only takes a bonus action. So it depends on who you are. As a bard, the only thing would probably be
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give a nice Spartan inspiration die to our dear friend Chad, and I'm gonna ask Chad to inspire him. Hey Chad, how's it hanging?
It's all good, brother. Woo,
Well, then
look at
prove-
me. I believe I could fly.
Fantastic, my friend. Get free from there and smite it.
Taller than he's ever been in his whole life.
So that's a
Get free.
D6 or a D8 inspiration dice.
Oh baby, that's a D8,
It's a D8. All right.
and then that's finito for me.
All right.
All right. I cannot use my ruler tool.
Okay.
But I want to go behind the top back of the tower
Okay. Yeah.
as far as possible.
Yeah. I've cut that off because that's where I was using other map stuff. But yeah, so you're basically taking the horses away essentially.
Well, no, I want to. So sorry, just me. I'll leave the horses
Okay.
where they are, and I'm gonna go
Okay.
on foot. Squeak,
Oh,
squeak,
and you're
and
creeping
toe.
creeping around the tower essentially.
Yeah.
You have 30 feet. Correct. You should have 30 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can get to about there. Are you using all your movement, or like are you dashing? That's my question. Dashing will double your speed, but it'll take your whole action.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't do anything else, so I might as well. Sure.
Okay. So you can start to peek around the tower and see Chad's in the talons and everyone else is scrambling.
All right, that's it from Shitter for now.
Cool.
Okay, so the bird is still in the air.
Correct. He snatched him and it kind of did a swoop.
Okay, so it is going to move up. Chill's going to move up a little bit further because he has 40 feet. And I'm going to take a shot again. I'm aiming for the thigh area of the leg that's holding Chad.
Okay.
Is Hunter Mark still active? Does she need to add damage?
Only if she hits.
My bad.
Okay, Bear.
Let's see. So I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Okay.
I guess that's roughly like, I don't know, like 20 feet right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at the rock.
Cool. Miss. Hits. Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Finally hit and finally hit it good.
I know. Well, I mean, I got one before, but it was a weak hit.
Oh yeah, that was that 4 or whatever, right?
7, I think.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. All right, Chad.
Be inspired,
What
friend.
would you like me to do to break free? Strength or athletics or what?
It would be athletics.
Trying to decide where I want to go, because I want to try something fabulous. I want to try and jump, like, break free and flip myself back up on its back.
Yes. Get on its head and smack it with kindness.
Okay. Well, let's see if you get free. It's got you too tight. You can't.
I
You can't
haven't
break
added
it.
my dice yet. Hang on.
Oh yeah. Add your dice. Good call. And you are able to get out. I would say it's going to take right about enough to get free of the grasp. You can either hang on or let go. I would say if you want to take the rest of your, it's going to take your action to get out. So you can stay on the bird instead of dropping.
Can my movement be climbing up on its back?
You can give me another roll to try to climb on its back for movement. Sure.
Athletics again?
Yeah.
I believe.
Be inspired, friend.
We only have the one dice, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to act
Okay.
like I was his cheerleader.
You get about, I could say you could get kind of like up on the thigh. You can't fully get on its back, but you're at least like on the chicken leg now instead of being in the talons.
Okay.
Seeing as Chad has managed to get himself free, I'm going to take the Rod of Absorption. I'm going to like hold it up to the sky, and I'm going to cast Call Lightning with it.
Okay.
Poor Chad.
And no. And I'm going to direct it at the wingtip of the bird.
Please roll a 1, please.
So the bird needs
What?
to make a
Always-
DC 15 deck save.
Why do
The
you
bird-
hate the party, X?
The bird fails.
The bird actually failed a roll? Oh my goodness. It
It's a
takes
It's a huge
12.
creature. Okay.
Yeah, 12 lightning damage.
Yeah. And it can kind of hit it, so Chad is not within 5 feet of the point, so it takes the damage, and you do not have to make the save at this time.
Okay, I won't make the save.
Okay, cool.
How
Is
does
that
that
all?
affect its flight?
Pierce fine. Is that all you're doing?
Bonus action. I'm gonna actually. I think as a bonus action, I can only cast a cantrip because I cast a level 3 spell, right?
Technically, you can't cast another spell, technically, but...
I thought you could cast a cantrip if it said it could be used as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. If the casting time's a bonus action, yes.
Okay. I thought I had something, but I don't, so that's my turn.
The rock... I would say... it realizes you're not in its talons anymore. I would say it's gonna probably... swoop over to you, Zinese. Chad's still on the chicken wing. It's gonna land. So let's see, how far was that? Okay. And it's gonna attempt to beak you. So it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 27 points of piercing damage as the beak just like slams into you.
Ow.
Yeah. I'd say it's gonna stay where it is.
Is it still flying or is it on the ground now?
It has landed. It is in front of Zinese, towering over her.
That's a bonus action. Since Cass is right next to me, can I ask her if she can give me back some of those humming, weird, magical bolt things that she has that I dumped out of my sack?
You can ask her really quick, sure.
Cass, give me one of those bolt thingies. You know, the humming things that I go pew with.
Just one?
No, a handful. Just throw some at me.
Here's 20.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolt first.
Okay. Yep.
And then
Okay.
as my extra action weapon attack is going to be a crossbow shot.
I forgot you were hasted. Yeah, go for it. Misses.
Pew.
A question.
Yes.
On range, when it says 80/320, what does that mean?
So up to 80 feet, you can roll regular, try to hit something. Then basically 85 to 320 feet, you can try to hit something. It will be at disadvantage because it's out of like your hittable range, but you can try.
Okay.
So you have a range of 320, but it's up to 80 that you know you can like really hit something. It's that middle ground that you're like, I can probably hit that, but you're gonna have to like, aim and stuff. Is that all for you, Zan?
Yes.
Cool.
So I want to head out another 30.
Okay.
And how far is it from there? Triangle wise.
It's like, because he's on the ground now. He's on the ground and towering over you guys. So yeah, right there you're at 72.
Yeah, I'm going to try my short bow. Hold on.
Okay.
Gonna tell it it brought this upon itself.
Yeah, that hits. Cool.
And that is all.
Cool. Okay, Anna. This thing is like towering over you guys.
So I'm going to command Chill to attack his leg.
Okay.
So he's going to need to kind of move to like the inner circle to get there because the legs would be in the middle of that area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's going to bite.
Okay. The 15 still hits.
Yeah, but just chill bowl them over.
So I think it would just be that the 10 because he didn't crit. But yeah, takes a solid bite. Oh yeah.
To make the savings throw.
I'll make it. I'll make the roll here. 11. Oh snap. Okay, never mind. Sorry, he still made it.
Can he fail that at all?
I'm so surprised.
Yes, he could technically fail it.
So there's a chance.
Yes.
All right, then for my second attack, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
And Chill and I are attacking the same leg.
Okay. Miss.
Should have had him bite. Okay, I'm done.
You're up, Bear.
What Beowulf's going to try to do is start casting Ray of Frost and aim for one of his talons or legs and try to like freeze it, but not immediately, but I guess over time. Just like I'm gonna try to keep casting it, but as my turns keep going.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
That hits. Okay. You aren't able to do any like substantial freezing, but
Yeah.
you definitely hit the portion you were aiming for.
Okay.
Okay, now that I've successfully gotten this thing to the ground,
Yes.
for everyone else, I'm just gonna. Is it facing everyone else? And if I drop, am I behind it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that mean I can attack without disadvantage?
Yeah, I'll allow that. That'll work.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. That'll hit it. That'll really hit it.
Oh, and that was +2, so an additional 2.
Oh, okay. The 9 does not hit.
I didn't think it would have.
You
And it
never
looks
know.
like Zines is back too.
Cool. Is that it for you?
Yeah, as long as it's facing there, I'm going to stay here.
It is currently, yes.
If I get its attention, that's okay too.
Okay. Okay, Zines, it is your turn.
Hey. All right. Let's. All right. So this thing's on the ground. I'm within range. How far is Chad away from me? Can I make it over to Chad? Oh wait, no. You know what? I don't even need to move. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word at a 3rd level on Chad.
Cool.
So, hey, that's 10 hit points back.
I was only down like 12, so okay, that's cool.
And then, as my action, I'm gonna. Oh, dang it! I shouldn't have done that. I should have done Cure Wounds instead. Can we just say I would have cast Cure Wounds instead? Oh no, I have to be in touch range with that. Never mind. Okay. Can I? Now it says I can transform into my beast shape as a bonus action. Can I forego my action and turn into a beast shape?
Yeah, well, you already used a bonus, so.
Right, but it says I can transform into it as a bonus action. Can I still do it as my action?
Yeah, we've done that before.
All right, going kitty form, going thunder kitty form.
Yeah, Gabby hasn't seen the new Thunder Kitty.
Yeah, thunder kitty. As a saber-toothed tiger now, Gabby.
It's red.
And that's
why?
it. That's it for you then? Okay. Trying to assess the situation as a giant, bloodthirsty bird here.
We were talking about. Never mind.
He sees a tasty cat now.
talking about the rock. Yeah, I'm trying to. That's what's hard, discerning if it would go after the small wolf biting at its leg or the giant cat.
The small
that just,
dwarf that's.
Working on those doses.
he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that's there.
He just knows he's bleeding somehow. That was a huge hit.
He's gonna go for the tiger. So he's gonna beak the tiger here.
Oh, it's gonna save Chill's life.
24.
Oh yeah, that'll hit the tiger.
So 27 points of piercing damage to the tiger.
Oh, okay.
That's it's not even its final form.
And I think it's gonna stay. So Zan, you're up.
Now, Zinies, you can get health back when you transform out of Thundercat, right? No?
I don't get health back, no. I go back to whatever my health was before.
And how much are you down right now?
Kitty form is at below half health, and I am almost at half health.
So I'm right on Thunder Kitty's tail.
Yep.
I'm going to reach up and touch the Thunder Kitty.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Hey, every little bit helps.
And then as my second action for haste, I'm going to go ahead and pew, 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 pew.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that should be it.
Cool.
Zanies and Chad, would you post your current health points versus your total?
So meta.
You're up, Chitter.
All right. Yeah, another short bow from me.
Okay. $12 does not hit.
Okay, and I can't make 2 attacks, right?
Correct. I don't think you have that ability.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Yep. Well, I feel like I'm at a safe distance, chitter-wise, so I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
What'd you say about my wolf? Okay, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Zines. That's going to cancel out my Hunter's Mark because it's a concentration spell, right?
Yes.
Cure Wounds is not, though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Right.
Yeah,
but wouldn't it take my concentration? Oh,
No.
so
No. You can have a concentration spell going and do other spells. The only thing that breaks concentration is if you take damage and don't make the save, or if you do another concentration spell.
Sweet. Okay, so doing it. So I did it at level 2.
You?
All right, and now we're gonna. So that's my action. There's no attacks, and that's it then, huh?
Yep.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right, Barrel's gonna charge up another ray of frost and aim at the same exact spot he did previously.
Okay. Hits. Okay. Any movement?
No, I'm at a safe distance. I'm gonna keep to it.
Okay. I think you'll be okay, Zinies. I think I'm going to stay here. Was going to come around, but it looks like you got some support heals there.
I'm good.
And I'm just going to attack again.
Okay. Hit. Nice crit.
And I'm going to yell at the bird, "For battle, come to me!"
Okay.
And I guess that would be it.
Did that include your rage damage?
Oh, no, thank you. +4.
Got it.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to expend my last 3rd level spell slot to regain 3d8 health.
Okay.
So it's 11 more health, which puts Kitty back at max. And then as an action, I'm gonna call lightning.
Okay.
So it's gonna make the deck save.
Fail.
17 lightning damage.
Cool.
And that is Battle Kitty's turn. Or Thunder Kitty's turn.
Okay. It can't really discern where that lightning came from, so it's going to turn to Chad, who tried to get its attention. It's going to take a beak attack and a talon attack. So the beak attack, 27.
That just hits.
$25 points of piercing damage with the beak.
I'll take half that.
And then a 15 on the talon attack.
That misses.
Okay. See, so he can miss. He just has to roll a natural 2. Okay.
Just so you know, that would have actually hit me.
There you
It would
go,
be
yeah.
natural too.
Dude has to roll a natural 2 in order to miss.
He's a
I
beast,
could have
man.
taken a 3. Probably a natural 3 I could have taken too.
That means everything
Probably.
he throws can hit me.
What? Yeah, that's why I was so afraid for Chill biting that leg, you know?
I need to beef up on some armor.
Your turn, Zan Falcon.
We just stole you a set. What more do you want?
That gave me frost resistance. It gave me more AC.
You're a
I'm
caster. You're supposed
Then
to
you
be
can take
squishy.
it back and give it back to him.
I'm not going back there.
Wait, doesn't mine do something special that I can attune it?
You can choose what resistance you want.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have-
my own armor.
I think it takes you like a minute or so to change between.
All right, so Zinies, how you looking?
Battle Kitty is A-okay. Thundercat's at max hit points. Can't heal Ziny's form until Ziny's drops
Right.
to Ziny's form.
Just do a lot of damage because now I have his attention. I'm going to be back at a disadvantage, so just keep plugging away. Take it away.
Copy that. If I need to, I can drop haste and do the Aura of Vitality. So, all right, then my first one's going to be a Fireball.
Okay.
I don't think it does hit.
No.
Well, shucky darn. Then I'm going to go pew, 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 pew.
Nope.
I'm just got to take my bonus action and give inspiration to Chad again and tell Chad that he is the strongest, tallest, and most beautiful dwarf I've ever met.
Take your D8 inspiration.
Noted.
Okay, Chitter.
Yeah. Close my head. Hold on.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Very nice.
And I want to move just about. No, I won't move. I don't want an
Okay.
opportunity. Okay.
All right, Chill. Whatever you tear off this guy's leg, you can have for lunch. I'm sure you're kind of hungry.
The 18 hits.
Would he be considered to be next to Thunder Kitty?
Yeah. Who? The chill?
It has to do with advantage anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Right.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay. Takes the he saves, but he takes the 9.
You never know. He could roll a natural 1, and Chill
is
could
right.
knock him prone.
And then
Yeah.
we'd all be celebrating so hard, you know.
Chill
Yeah.
would be like the happiest dog alive.
You wouldn't notice him fall on Chad or anything like that.
Okay, get it for the crossbow again.
Okay.
Come on, you stupid dice.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna start cussing my dice now every roll.
Yeah, you have
Alright.
masochistic dice.
Dice shaming.
Yes. Okay.
How
Alright.
rough is this thing? How rough is this thing looking?
He's starting to look rough. Yeah, he's starting to look hurt. Turn.
All right, I'm gonna aim for the same exact spot, trying to freeze one of those talons.
Okay. Hits. Cool.
Am I starting to notice any frost appearing on it, or?
Maybe a little bit, but it's a giant leg. Or
Okay.
I mean, it's huge.
Are we working on the same leg here?
Yeah. I mean, it's looking like rough, but it's not like he's like buckling or anything. Is that all for you?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, I'll let the group know that what I'm trying to do is freeze his one leg, so he's hindered one talon.
Sure.
I'm going to concentrate my efforts on the same leg that I see everybody else going for.
Cool. Miss.
Oops. Okay. It missed,
Oh, you were
but I
gonna
should be a
do-
disadvantage.
Okay. Miss.
And I'll spit at its face as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah.
Why does
Free.
Chad have to roll with disadvantage?
He is
I'm
exhausted.
exhausted.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, Kitty.
All right, I'm gonna call that lightning down again.
Okay. Natural 1 on the save.
17 lightning damage.
Okay. And that's
And
it.
then I'll just growl at him menacingly. That's it.
Okay. He's going to keep working on you, Chad. So he's just going to do the Talon attack. It's a 19.
That hits.
Okay. 22 points of slashing damage, and you are you are grappled.
I don't feel grappled.
The bird is going to take off. This should give Chill and Zynes an opportunity of attack. I know she just left, but we can. That'll hit. Oh snap!
Did you say you felt it?
No. Let me make that. I just said snap because that was a lot of damage.
Could you imagine though if you did and knocked over as you were trying to fly away?
He makes it. Zyne, oh, she can't hear me. Zynes, you have an opportunity of attack on the rock should you choose to take it. A melee
I will
attack.
absolutely take it.
He's trying to fly away.
Knock it out of
With
the sky.
me. He's flying away with me.
I'll bite at him.
I'm gonna drive that other cart then.
Actually, well, yeah, I wouldn't be able to try to like. I can't grapple in the tiger form, can I? Like,
Probably not.
yeah, I didn't think so. No, I'll just bite at him.
Try to
Okay.
pounce.
I can't pounce. I don't have enough running distance. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
12
Oh,
piercing
snap.
damage.
Okay.
What's the max that bite can do? 26.
So as
No, the max it can do is 15.
So as it slashes at you, Chad, and starts to pick you up, the back of its legs get two bites taken out of it, and it's then slowly starts to coast away. And as it does, it right into the ground.
Is it dead or is it still squawking?
You guys broke my mount.
Is dead. And
It's
Chad,
dead? Yes.
Yes, another bird
Technically,
dead.
aren't you his mount?
Chad, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as you are scraped into the ground, and these talons are now around you. Still around you, but you don't have like the whole weight of the bird on you, essentially.
Oof.
But you do have the blood on your hands.
I killed it.
Rock shot first.
Just wash that off.
So you guys are out of combat order, and your dwarf, he probably got that far, not too far, and then you guys just like did it in.
I'll go run up to Chad and get him back on my back.
Try to escape the talons, Chad, with an athletics roll.
If I have to, I will grab onto one talon with my teeth and help pull it open.
Yeah, I mean, with the bird, not able to keep its grasp, you can get out, and you can get away from it.
I want to go up to the body and get my dagger back. Well, one of my daggers that I threw at it.
Easily done.
Can I go ahead and take some feathers? Since,
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
how many are you going to allow me to take?
They're pretty big, so
Well, Zinnies has a bottle in his sack, and they're pretty valuable.
that's. I mean, make a survival roll if you're gonna do it by yourself.
Zinnies, you want to help?
I'm in kitty farm. Would I be able to help him in kitty farm?
Can try.
Yeah. Can I roll a survival check?
Yes, you can.
I get advantage since Zan's helping me.
No, because you're in battle kitty form. Because you have your mouth. You're going.
That's a 9.
I rolled 17.
You basically just like maul the wing that you're trying to get feathers out of, just like put it to shame. The other part of the wing, you can get. I mean, these feathers are huge. You can get probably 5.
Okay.
Just so you
the
know,
biggest arrows.
right now, Zan, you can't put them in the bag of holding.
I'm just going to
Just
drag
strap
them
him to the
behind
cart.
me.
Just strap him to the cart.
Yeah, I'll strap them to a cart until we can put it in your bag. Where's your bag at?
It's somewhere on my body.
Can I just
Barrel?
start filling the kitty, filling around the kitty?
What it is when I transform, all my gear melds into my body.
Maybe you have like a pouch or a pooch somewhere that I like a more.
Can Barrel like just run up to the rock and it's like, should we eat him? And then like take out his short sword and like get ready to try and cut off some pieces of meat, but looking for the group for approval.
Can
I mean,
I know I tried to make a survival check for this, but would I be able to try to pull out one of the talons, one of the claws from the talons?
bite its claw off.
You
You
can.
know how huge this is? You know what kind of weapon that thing would make?
Yeah.
Like your toenail.
You can try.
I would love to try them.
Then try. Sure. Survival check. I won't even give you disadvantage.
25.
Oh yeah.
You manage to get one of the talons free. It is bloodied and disgusting.
I will just carry
You
it
just
in my
hold it in
mouth
your
with the
mouth?
blood
no,
in, like
you-
over there.
You can't. Well, let me see.
Strap it to her head so she's like a unicorn.
I like this, boom.
Yeah, I think it's probably a little big. You're gonna need help carrying it.
Even in my large kitty form?
Yeah.
If you see on the token the size of the person next to the rock.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a medium creature. I'm a large creature right now.
Still,
Isn't
I
the rock
mean,
like a monstrous creature though. It's like ginormous.
let's just say when flying, its wingspan's probably like it's supposed to be close to 200 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big.
I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna retrieve my javelin and help Thunder Kitty with her new toy. Her new
Okay.
toy.
You can do that. That'll work.
Should
Now,
I? Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask Anna or Zinies if we knew where that rock was nesting. Do we have any thoughts of possibly could it
We
be
have enough eggs.
We can have more
I mean,
omelets.
I'm saying the eggs are worth money too, but I'm saying also we couldn't domesticate them. No, they'd eat us. Usually the nest has valuables, and also maybe if there's a nest and possibly if it has a mating partner, then maybe that's why it's attacking the road. Do we need to add that to like something to check as we're going back into Parna or what?
It stalked the road more than attacked the road, so we may have did something to piss it off because it followed us for a good bit. Like from the
Maybe
night.
it was friends with the owls.
We saw
Doubtful.
where it came from. We saw where it left from. we can just note that in our head, but we need to keep moving so we can make all our timelines. And we can come
Should
back
I-
to
Good
this.
with that.
Should I gonna like clutch the triangles and like sigh up the sky and head back to the horses?
Okay.
I'll since Chad's helping me with my my talent, once we get over to the cart, we'll put it in the cart. And then I'll just like kind of like walk next to the cart in kitty form until kitty form wears off, because it lasts for 3 hours.
Sure.
I'm gonna recommend to the group taking a small rest real quick, just a short rest, or not.
How close are we to town?
I'm trying to remember what I said. I would say. I think you're
they were
less.
about a day.
You're like half a day. You'll like. It's like probably early afternoonish, so you'll get there by evening.
All right, then I say go on. Just hope we don't have to fight.
Yeah, we trek on.
Oh,
Okay.
but before we go load in the cart, I'm gonna yell out extremely loud. Hey, you old farts! I told you we didn't need your damn help.
They probably already teleported and pieced out.
Yeah, but it still made me feel better.
They didn't even help us.
Well,
Okay.
no, they weren't gonna help us because they called me a thief.
Should have brought down their tower
I
on
didn't
the
take
rock
anything from
Oops.
the tower.
at that very moment.
Jerk faces.
I think we kind of decided to go ahead and take a short rest here.
Okay, you can take a short rest here. Sure.
While we rest, I'll play a song of rest. So, if all of us, the friendly characters, can hear me, they'll regain hit points at the end of the short rest, and they'll gain an extra 1d6.
Okay.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll drop kitty form.
Okay.
And I'm going to recover hit points too.
You only get spells back though on long rest, right?
It depends on your class.
Depends
Short
on
rest,
who you are.
like Beowulf gets his back.
I don't think bards
Yep.
do.
But yeah, you, it's probably a long rest.
No, it probably is, just because I've got so much other utility that would be broken.
Okay. Is anybody doing any thing during this rest that's restful?
I'm gonna latch down the rock feathers, or actually, now that she's out of kitty form, asked to put them in her ever expanding bag.
Can I fit the talon and the rocks into it? And the rock feathers into the bag?
Yeah, I think so. Take a little bit of fandangling, but yeah, you could probably do that.
Barrel's just gonna like try to make brief contact with his Patreon and kind of, just try to further bonds there.
Okay. Anything specific?
He's gonna offer up, let's say, a handful of gold
Okay.
as tribute.
Yeah, you can kind of make your ritual, light your candles, and have your small altar. Could say, you kind of put down a bowl and you put your offering in there. Make a wisdom check.
I spent some hit dice.
Looks good.
I'm going to tell everybody about that draconic paper and what it was about, so everybody knows.
Okay. A small green portal opens under the bowl, and the bowl and the coins fall through, disappear, and it closes.
Seeing as this was the first success Barrel has had with his Patreon, he's just gonna be like, yes! Hopefully nobody notices.
Where does Beowulf do his rituals? Like in the open, or is it private matter in the woods, or what?
You tell me, Cooge.
So everybody's like, is everybody like around the carts just chilling? Is that where it's at?
That's what it seems. Push to talk.
Oh, my bad. Barrel will be off over here with kind of like his back towards the group a little bit.
Okay. So, no, I would say you guys probably don't notice.
I just would like to point out of how inopportune times both of them rolled a 1 for the extra heals. Like, So at least my lust for 1 rolls have been sated.
Yeah, Chitter just wants to, he's going to journal, he's going to be by himself away from the group, and he's going to pray.
Okay.
I'm going to just sit down and think about my transgressions today and try to justify what I chose to do with myself. And hope that it doesn't hinder our progress in the future.
Yeah. Feeling as Zyni's, helped to save her friends and got over her fear of her fire, she's gonna kind of just say a silent prayer to her fire god and then just rest the rest of the time.
So you guys find your short rest. Bearwolf makes offering to his patron. You guys come to the end of your short rest. What are you gonna do?
Hit the road.
Onward to Parna.
Yeah, I agree. On to Parna.
Okay. you get in your parts. You follow the road. You kind of leave the Riverside Mountains into your back left. You leave the Varney Hills, leaving the tower. You find yourselves nearing dusk, and you find yourselves seeing Parna on the horizon.
Huzzah!
Onward to Parna.
As you come to Parna, there's like
Parna,
several towers. Where do you wanna go in? There's a main entrance, I guess, and then there's other gates. Like it's circular.
We have
What's
to
the
drop off the
closest gate
supplies,
to,
so
where we
Are
need
we
to
bringing these
deliver the
supplies
goods?
to Tokar Wallow? Is that what we're doing?
it's not Wallow.
Directly to him, or do we have to deliver them somewhere else?
They want us to deliver it to the barracks.
Oh,
Is there a special spot for that?
the barracks?
Yeah.
Right, Boom?
No, you were told to take them to the north tower.
We go to the north
That's
tower.
what I said. Barracks, North Tower. Same amount of syllables.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll ask Chad
Easy
and be
enough.
like, hey, since you used to be a guard, just which place should we take easiest to the north tower?
We go north to the tower.
Yeah.
God.
Logic.
There's your answer.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. You guys can skirt the outside of the city, come in. Since you have 4 horses, 4 carts, you get into the main gate. The main guard, probably who's going in first?
I'll go in first.
Probably Chad and Zini's, right? They were the lead cart for majority of that.
I don't know how it's going to go, but I'll go. I'll do it. Why not?
Well, if I didn't hear what you just said.
Oh no, I was just saying how Chad and Zini's were. Does it keep cutting out?
It did at first when.
Oh, I don't know why now it wants to pick up.
Oh, either that or it's not in sync. That's
It's not synced.
Sorry.
Nightmare edits coming up.
Oh,
I mean, it's
just go ahead. Go ahead with it.
Go to the north tower. I'll take the lead with Zini's at my side.
You get inside the north gate, and one of the guards stops your caravan. What business do you have?
A delivery from Stillwater. of weapons and armor.
For the north.
Do you have authority to bring these?
Yes.
On whose authority do you have to bring these?
Mine. I'm a guardian of Parna. The Tokar sent us on this mission.
When you mentioned the Tokar, which Tokar?
Lots of them. Let's go with Tokar Wallow.
Boom! Stop testing our memories.
Rasfusa. One of them.
Do you have any papers from Tokar Rasfusa?
No.
Are you refusing the weapons? Because that would be bad for you.
No, I'm not refusing the weapons.
Obviously, these crates are marked for Parna. We're delivering to Parna.
Water.
Why would you refuse them?
Suspicious.
There's a lock on the way.
Give me a second.
And isn't the city in need of these supplies regardless?
He's not listening to you. He just kind of walks.
Stealing them.
He goes inside the, I don't know, you're like in the like gate area. He's gone for about 5 minutes. He comes back. You will want to head to the head dom when you hit the north tower.
Okay. We go there.
You may pass. He lets
Bye-bye.
you through. Mm-hmm. You guys, it's hitting nightfall. Like, it's definitely duskish. And you're able to hit what seems like the barracks for this tower. And issues, and that's a good place to stop. We'll cut it there. You arrive at the north tower for then.
Yay!
Oh, jeez. I will not be called a thief, even though I take lots of things, but I have not taken one from this tower.